What's the deal? I'm DannyTheBarGod. Let's talk about it. Tsunami Surf versus Loaded Lux going down first quarter of 2020. It's gonna be the first mega match of the year. How did we get here? What's gonna happen in the battle? Who's gonna win the battle? All right. So I've always heard Mook versus Surf was gonna happen. Mook and Surf. I just kept hearing that, and then just out of the blue we get Lux versus Surf. So I guess like the DNA of this came from the 2-on-2 that was supposed to happen. Rock and Surf were gonna take on Lux and Hollow. Surf gets locked up, gets replaced with Chess, and the intrigue was, how was Lux gonna come at Surf? Was he gonna come at him with the lost nigga angle? And if he was gonna come at him like that, how was he gonna actually attack Surf, and how was he gonna do it in a different way than he did versus Calico? And on the flip side, what was Tsunami Surf gonna say to Lux? Like, how is he gonna come at Lux? The battle, unfortunately, did not go down, but now you get the one-on-one action. You eliminate the 2-on-2. So now they get to talk directly to each other for 3 entire rounds. This is crazy. Like, what's gonna happen in the battle? Like, we all know Surf is very street oriented. He talks a lot of pain in his rap. Real life street tales, things that he's been through, things his homie go through, and he does all this while being clever with the pen. We seen him scheme, we seen him do punchlines, we seen him talk with metaphors, we seen him do, basically he does it all. We seen him rebuttal. Loaded Lux has one of the most intricate pens in battle rap. He's very layered. He can also be very direct. I don't think he gets a lot of props for being able to be direct with an opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lux definitely speaks in parables. Even when, like him in quantum physics, like when you just have a regular conversation with Lux or quantum physics, your brain has to be working on a certain level, like, because they're talking in metaphor. They're speaking directly to you, but they're talking in metaphor and parable the whole time. Like, there's 4 different meanings to everything they're saying, and it's like that's how they naturally speak. You know what I mean? But Lux can really get down to the nitty gritty when need be. Will Lux need to be this way versus Surf? I kind of think so, but at the same time, I would hate to see Lux dumb down his writing to suit Surf. Damn, that was almost a bar. That's like a reach. Suit, Surf, that's a reach. But I don't want Lux to come down so much to where he's on Surf's level per se. Lyrically, I don't think they're on the same level at all. I mean, I got Lux here and Surf somewhere down here. In terms of how in-depth they can be and how layered and metaphor-heavy they can be. Sometimes Surf is straightforward. He could, Surf talk that shit. That's why he has such a big following, because it's not hard to understand Surf, but at the same time he's doing it in a clever way, and that takes a gift within itself. That does take a unique ability to be able to take simple everyday concepts and present them to the fans in the same simple way, but at the same time there is another meaning to it. So shout out to Surf for that, but at the same time it's still not the same level as Loaded Lux. Now, the crazy parallel universe to that is that being too intricate in this battle could actually hurt Lux. It could hurt Lux, but at the same time, being too simple would actually get him fucked up more. Lux, I feel, is the one that has to be the most careful. I don't think Surf has to change too much outside of what he normally does for this battle, because if you do, like if Surf tries to out-rap Lux or try to out-intricate him, is that a word? Out-intricate? I don't know. But if Surf tries to go too far outside of what he normally does, he's gonna look crazy. And I kind of see the same thing. So what do? Do they both do the same? Do they both do what they normally do? Does Lux come in there with all the parables and the metaphors and all the intricate layered rapping? while Surf does what he does, and then we just judge it off that. Because now if you get that type of battle, it almost becomes just a preference battle, especially if nobody chokes and they get through their material clean. It's kind of like a preference. Like the people that enjoy the intricate stuff that Lux does, they'll probably say Lux won 30. You know what I'm saying? If we're just going on a bar for bar type of thing. But then there's people who like the shit Surf be talking, and they'll say, man, I don't even understand what this nigga Lux was talking about. I got Surf 30, nigga. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. So now it becomes a preference. Both battlers may need to make slight adjustments. I feel like if one, like they just, like if you're here, if you're in Surf and this is your rap style right here, and you gotta kind of go towards Lux's way, I would only tilt it a couple degrees. If you go too far, you're gonna lose. Same thing with Lux. If this is your rapping style at a straight line, and you gotta kind of gravitate towards Sue Surf's writing, only tilt it a little bit. Just give him a little bit. Like, I could do this too, Surf. Show Surf that you can talk that shit too. We do want to see that from you, Lux. We do, like, niggas like the lost nigga Lux too. We want to see that. We don't want just the preacher and you come in there with 3 rounds of you're a gangster and where's the growth? I ain't seen no growth. You been to jail so many times. You still the same nigga. Every time you get out, you still getting caught with like. I mean, if you gonna give them some of that, cool. But for 3 rounds, that's not gonna work. I mean, you was once lost too, Lux. You know what I'm saying? Like, remind him. Let him know who he's standing in front of. Let him know who he's talking to. So, who wins this battle, y'all? I shot him. Y'all gotta let me know in the comments down below who you got. Naturally, I would say Lux is gonna win the battle. If I'm just being biased towards the writing, I'm gonna naturally say Loaded Lux. But at the same time, if Surf could get through 3 rounds clean and no jersey, man, oof. I don't know, it's interesting, but this is why we watch battle rap. Because we could picture it one way in our head, but what happens in reality is a whole different thing. So, like, that's why we watch battle rap. So I'm a little bit excited for this one. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know in the comments who y'all got, and we're gonna get back to this, and we're gonna drop more things on the channel. Like I said, film reviews are on the way. Go to battlerapstats.com/shop if you want to get your parallel universe hoodies, shirts, Don't Panic hoodies. Everything is there, hats, and we have a link in the description if you want to support the channel. I'll be back.